pain in my left arm. I assume what you're going to tell me is mantra, mantra, mantra.
Well, then you
Right?
only have to experience the pain once. It's not this constant, like Maharaj talks about the dogs barking. Dogs will bark, but it's when the dogs start barking in your mind that that causes the irritation. The dog seemingly won't stop barking.
Body's going to do whatever it does.
Indeed.
It's hard for me to, I still identify with the body though. When the body has something wrong, my attention goes there.
Well, and like Maharaj says, as it should, for if something's wrong with the body, you go to the doctor and the doctor takes care of it type thing. You don't just sit there and say, oh, I'm going to mantra through this. It won't be a big deal. You go to
Yeah.
see the doctor and take care of it. But while in the whole process, you just mantra, mantra, mantra. Just keep that mantra. Keep attention on the selfless self. Keep that attention. Keep that attention. And then whatever's happening is happening, but it's not happening to you. There's no you in it. You remain totally, completely formless. Without the ideas, the concepts, and beliefs stirring up, I am somebody else, this is happening to me. Because this is happening to me, how is it going to affect my future? How is it going to affect this? What will happen to me if this continues in this way? What if my arm is, if there's a tumor in my arm or some kind of thing like this? All of this train of thought is nothing is actually happening. It's all happening in this mind-created illusion. And this mind-created sense of self is suffering that mind-created illusion. And you, the selfless self, are the observer of this. But you don't have to arise. All this, just go to the doctor. Doctor does this, says, okay, take these pills and do this little exercise or whatever. And just do your job, do your duties, whatever's right in front of you. And that's it. No expectation, no demands, no needs.
Oh.
You know, in direct experience, I talk about the pacemaker thing. That to me is always the pointer. That's something that was like serious, this pacemaker operation or whatever, was just mantraed through. And it was just like going to the clinic for a flu shot. There was no sense of impending doom or what's going to happen or any of that kind of stuff. It's just mantra, mantra. They're hooking this up. Mantra, mantra. They're wheeling you in. Mantra, and that's it. There's no, if there's not an I am somebody else that these things are happening to, they're just happenings. But there's no footprint that it's happening to me or what will come next if this is happening now. It's not like that because there's no one in it.
Yeah, all the thoughts about the next are always due to, always tied to the me somehow.
Yeah, they're fear-based. I mean, you have to have a lot of courage to live without thoughts about what's going on. You know what I mean? It's the thought life is the only life that you know for a while. Then you start to see through the illusion of the thought life. But to deal with reality without the strain of thought and without this identification with thought as I am somebody else, that takes the courage, like Maharaj says, just to walk downstairs and walk outside and have no next, have no plans, have no anything, just observe the movement and move about and see as these things happen spontaneously. But you're not commenting about where you are or what's happening or what the weather's like or any of these sort of things. You're just formlessly aware and in complete just enjoyment of your own self. And scenes come and go, but you're just totally not affected. And if you do start to become affected, that means that there's not somebody else forming. And using mantra to remain with your selfless self through that experience, an experiencer won't be created experiencing anything.